Ah! My camera's extremely tilted. Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's me, Master Nick. I'm going to teach a Black Belt class today. We're going to have some fun. It's still tilted. You know what? We'll make this work. Today, I'm going to do quite a heavy warm-up. I figure we've been through a good majority of the curriculum. The one thing that I got from a lot of people in regards to they're still struggling with is forms, choreo. But I've done choreo a lot recently, so I will be doing a separate video on choreo today. I'm going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to go over board breaking and brick breaking. We're going to talk about how we can do that and different styles and ways that you can do it. We'll have some fun. Also, Lindsay, Alex, you guys need to start learning how to break bricks anyways. So if you are a candidate, you're going to get a lot of push-ups today. Here's what I would like to get moving. Let's bring our knees up high, going back and forth. While we're doing that, I'm going to fix my camera. I'm going to see what I can do here. I swear, I'm getting rid of these things soon here. You know what? That's pretty close. All right. Tail kickers. Yeah, so for everybody at home and everybody here, just heads up, we are reducing the number of online classes. We are going to increase Zoom classes, decrease YouTube classes. So, Wednesdays will be the only YouTube class going forward. Mondays will just be in-person classes, meaning that we won't have any online classes then. Thursday will be Zoom classes. I'm going to add a first degree class on Zoom. And what are you doing, Josiah? Don't just stop. All right, now let's do some hip circles. Do whatever you need to warm up your hips. So yeah, new first degree Zoom class. We're also going to be doing more in-person classes, more Zoom classes. It'll be fun. But yeah, I love YouTube classes, but at this point I feel like I'd rather just teach a class right now and then do a separate YouTube class. Yes, Liam?
So there is a class on Thursday for first degree?
First degree for first degrees, there will be a Zoom class for first degrees. I'm also going to maybe be adding more in-person classes. All right, put your feet double length apart. I want you to do some standing stretches. Try to keep them a little bit more dynamic. Don't make them ballistic, but dynamic. David, do you know what I mean when I say ballistic and dynamic? So ballistic means that you're constantly going full stretch and coming up. These are bad to do. So for example, me putting my heels together and then touch my toes come up, that pulls on my hamstrings and it's very likely that it's going to pop. Static stretching means that I stay still and I stretch. This is often not good unless your muscles are worn, but doing something like we just did, something very short to get our body moving, helps static stretching quite a bit. Finally, we got dynamic stretching, which is basically moving while stretching. So one good dynamic stretch is slowly lowering my body here. I'm moving my body, I'm doing something, but I'm doing more than nothing. So if you guys need to do a dynamic stretch, this is the stretch I would recommend. If you can't do static stretches right now, that's fine. So, Josiah, what's a static stretch? Dude, I just talked about it! Oh, that's extra push-ups later. Alex and Lindsay need it anyways. Lindsay, you're waiting for me to comment on your mask, aren't you? No? Okay. She's got a new mask on. Although I'm going to be honest with you, I think I prefer Max's. It's space, and I like space. All right. Now I want you to hop up a little bit. Start moving a bit again. Don't worry, we're going to do some more stretches in a second. So, we're only going to do 2 parts here. I want you to bring your knees up high 10 times. Once you're done with that, you're going to do some shoots. 1, 2, shoot. Now, obviously, to keep social distancing in the room, or if you're at home and you don't have a lot of space, when you shoot, I don't care if you go all the way over here. You can just go here. The whole idea is just moving back and forth. Keep one foot on the dot. I'm keeping one foot on the line as I'm doing this. I'm just moving it back and forth.
Deal.
So, 10 knees up high, shooting 10 knees. Then 10 knees up high and keep going until I say stop. Keep it going. We're getting our body moving. So 10, and then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 10 in the center. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. I messed something up there. All right, keep going, keep going. You guys are doing great. All right, now do the same thing that we're doing, except do tail kickers. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, I should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to the center. All right, and breathe. Give me some quick hip circles. Yeah, we're warming up quite a bit today. I actually got something quite heavy. By the way, Candace, you can count this as stretching. You can't double dip it. You can't say stretching and. Honestly, that can be anything else. So stretching. All right, switch directions. So like I said, today we're going through brick breaking. I had a little bit of a heart attack moment this Saturday at black belt testing. Raise your hand if you watched black belt testing live. Lindsay, you look concerned. How did you think it went?
Huh?
How did you think it went? How did it go?
It was cute. I like all the bags that pull out the experience.
She said she hated it, especially Master Love Scene. I'll tell him, like, no, I'm just joking. She said she thought it was cute. It was very cute. If you guys haven't watched it, or maybe your name's Max and he's goofing around back there. I see you, Max. Oh, yes, I'll ask your parents, but you're fine if they say yes. She said it was cute. I liked it. Dave Josiah, I know you guys didn't see it, but you would like it afterwards if you want to go watch it. Switch directions. Now, do whatever body stretch you need. My suggestion is don't sit down, but if you want to, you can. So whatever stretch you need to do, get going on it. So the thing that I had a heart attack on was they started to do board breaks in a brick break style, and a couple of them I was like, I only showed this once too. So whether you're a candidate or not, I'm going to show you a technique that you will eventually do one day. Just as a whiz, who has broken a brick in this room and not broken their hand?
There's no way to do that.
Raise your hand if you've broken a brick and broken your hand as well. Alex is excited on that question. So yeah, I'm going to teach you guys how to do it today and how you can practice it at home. While you guys are finishing your stretching out here and we're getting our body warm, here's all you need. 2 cinder blocks. And you can actually find, in the garden section, some bricks. Now, my suggestion is not the thick red bricks, but the skinny gray ones. I'll show you what they look like later on in class today. I just break over a cinder block and stepped on some duct tape because I'm a messy person who doesn't know how to pick up after himself sometimes. Here. So, we'll talk about it. We'll get to it. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds until I do my warm-up, where you guys get a lot of push-ups in. David, give me a number 1 to 20. 15. 15 minus 35 minus 15 is what? 20. Okay, perfect. Lindsay, give me a number. 13. 33 minus 13 is what? Wow, you guys just keep picking 20. Max, give me a number. 1. 21 minus 1 is what?
19.
20. So we're going to do 20 push-ups each. 7, go. Aya!
Yeah!
Hey, I didn't pick the numbers, you guys did. Rising kick, jab, cross. We're going to do 5 of these on each leg. Keep your kick slow for now. Ready? Aya!
Yeah!
1. Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Switch feet, same thing. Ready? Aya!
Yeah!
Aya! Try going cross, jab this time. Aya! Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
Aya!
Yeah!
20 push-ups, whatever kind you like, go for it.
Big, right?
Oh, and watch black belt testing. Or what does that say? Jenny W? That could be Jenny Wolfix. All right, 20 push-ups. Crank it out, guys. You're doing great. You look tired. You know, if I was a good instructor, I'd do it with you. It's possible. I haven't decided yet. All right, rising kick, same thing. I want you guys to go jab, cross, hook now. 5 each leg, raise your rising kicks a bit higher. Ready? Aya! 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 Switch legs. Ready? Aya! All right, and I'm a nice instructor. 15 push-ups. That's me being nice, Max. Here, guess what? Oh, the camera's off. It works just the same. Woo! All right. Guarding stance, aya! 4 punches, I don't care what punches they are. 5 rising kicks each side. Ready? Aya! 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 Woo! Aya!
I feel the burn.
Switch feet. Ready? Aya! 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 All right. You know what, guys? 5 push-ups. Go for it. David, you owe me 30. Once you're done, sit crisscross applesauce, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. I gave you a hard warm-up. People at home, if you don't want to do 5, you can do 20. I don't care. All right. Hello, Emily. Good to see you. You missed the best part of class, the workout. Now, feel free to stretch while you're sitting down. I want to do nothing. That's my suggestion. So today, we're talking about brick breaking. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways you guys could practice this and work on this at home.
Okay.
One of the main ones being palm heel, hammer fist, and yes, we will be working on our turning side kick break today.
Yes.
Now, we'll get there. We'll get there. Well, we're going to start with something a little bit slower since I gave you such a heavy warm-up. I'm going to do something that's a bit unorthodox. Actually, I should have just turned the camera around. You know what, this would be easier, right?
You think?
I think doing something here. I'm going to demonstrate this a bit more sideways. I'm making this work, real time. Okay, so I'm here. We are going to be working on our brick break. Our brick break. Now, the first one we're going to work on is our palm heel. If you do not have 2 cinder blocks and a great guarding brick at home, there are other ways that you can work on this. One of the best ways that I often do is I use a chair. Now, you guys can look around, and I may actually have you guys go grab a chair in a second. If you don't have a chair, you can also do this in the air. Yeah, I think that's the best scenario there. So we're gonna work on it and make sure that we stay safe.
There was good news out there. I was immune to risk offenses.
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell you right now, not breaking your hand often falls on a couple of different things that we'll get to. But the main case is when you're either not putting your weight behind it, or you hitting with the wrong part of your hand. A very common thing is somebody just goes like this and just shatters their palm, or shatters their fingers, or shatters their fifth and their elbow. Yes, Liam? Max, go grab a brick from me. Or go grab yourself a chair.
If someone does that, the person had to break the whole arm.
Yeah, you don't want that. Alex, go grab a chair.
Yes, sir.
Lindsay, go grab a chair.
Which one?
So, I don't really care. Just grab a chair. So, if you guys have a chair at home, feel free to go grab one and start just hitting it. And if you have this down well, switch hands. Do both left and right until I say stop. Just get used to the motion. Trust me, you will get used to it. Montgomery's, go grab a chair. David Josiah, give it. Oh, that was easy. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if you want to grab that chair. I'm going to grab it. So, once you got your chair, remember, pull your hand back, go into almost like a skinny front stance, drop your hip in hand, hit. Just do this back and forth. I switch sides. Yes, Liam.
This is Miller. Tell me that technique.
She did? Perfect. Liam, go grab a chair.
On the board, not on the brick.
Now, right now, Alex and Lindsay, I'm not going to show you them, but they're practicing, they're warming up your wrist. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. Rolling it back here. One of the best ways to warm up your wrist is just practicing hitting. Now, as you're doing this, we're getting used to the technique. We're getting used to breaking. We're going to start to add more things as the day goes along. Now, don't hit hard, Liam. So, I saw Liam go up, and he's doing a great job. And he hit it really hard at first. I don't want you guys to hit your chair hard at all. I don't want you to break your chair. I just want you to practice the technique, dropping your hip and hand. Now, everybody freeze real fast. People at home been practicing. You guys already got this down, I've noticed. When you do this, when I say have your hand position right, your fingers are back and you're hitting with your palm. It's almost like an angle. Now, if you want to curl your fingers, that is fine. You don't need to. I do, but you do not have to. You can just go there. So the next thing I want you to work on is bringing this back elbow up.
Like this?
So as this elbow goes, this hand goes down, my elbow goes up. So practice just doing that. If you have this down, let's say your name is Jenny Wolfus and you've already broken bricks. Do your left hand. Drop your hip, back elbow up. Now, Lindsay, you're tapping. You're tapping. You're going. I don't want you to hit the chair, but I want you to use the right technique. So when you do it, you're not, bam, aya. Put your weight behind it, almost like you are shoving it underwater. Yeah, there you go. Now, I know, it's not useless. These chairs help you with your technique. Now, they may be a bit higher or a bit lower than what you're used to, but just getting used to this rotation. Bring your back elbow up more. That's what we're working on right now.
The elbows like here.
That's it, Max. All right. Now, real fast, everybody, freeze, chariot. As we're going through here, we're going to get to our next step. Our next step, I like to call the laser pointer.
The laser pointer?
Imagine there's a laser pointer tied to your wrist right here. When you do this, it's important that your laser pointer is aligned with where you want to break. So, if I want to break here, and my laser pointer is pointing this way, it's not going to be seen. It needs to be straight up and down. It's like a brick dropping into the ocean. If I try to go here, it's not going to break the brick. You want the stone to sink into the water, not skip. So don't come at it at the angle or it's going to bounce up and you're going to hurt your hand. You're going to skin your hand and maybe break your wrist. Down. So, have your hand up. We'll get to this rotation in a second. Point it at, down. Bring your back elbow up. Make sure it's pointed straight down and it's not glancing up. Start practicing.
Yes, sir. Like this?
You got it. Now, Liam, you're coming more sideways. Go straight in front of it. So, line your shoulder up. So, where's your shoulder?
Here.
Line up right over where you want to hit and just practice that. Okay, Liam?
Like this?
Better. Now, Lindsay, you're getting it down. You're getting it down. Now, Alex, something that I noticed there is Alex is doing a great job, but he hit his arm while it was already bent like this. You're not going to push open the brick. When you hit the brick, your arm should be slightly bent, but it should not be here or fully extended. Fully extended will pop out. Not bent enough, it's just going to stop your rotation. So if you need to get used to it, rest. Get to slightly bent position and just kind of relax there. Then work on hitting it in that position. Keep going. Again, if you're hurting your wrist, you're hitting too hard. It's a chair. Chair, don't hurt yourself. Keep your hands forward, sir. Don't rotate it sideways. Keep it forward. Would you, yeah. Kind of like you're opening a door. If I was to push the door open, I want to go here. I would go there. There you go. That's better. Yes?
You know when I press it, I use like this.
Yes, you push like that. All right, so we're getting quite good at this. Now there's only one more step that I wanted to talk about. We have positioned our shoulder forward. We are rotating our body up, our elbow up, and our hips to the floor. Not only that, I'm in a pretty deep front stance. I'm doing everything good. You can break a brick this way. And if you are an adult male, you will shatter a brick this way. I've seen people who've never trained in martial arts legitimately just go up, get into a good stance that the instructor told them to do, told them to raise their hand and drop it straight down like they told them to do, twist their hips, and it just goes boop and breaks. They make it look easy. However, if you are under the age of 15, in this room, raise your hand, you do not have that luxury because you do not have weight behind your strike. So you need a good rotation. I like to account it to almost holding a glass of water and then twisting it as it goes down. What's one way you can break your hand? I mean, yes, with a hammer. But one way you can break your hand on the brick is by hitting with the wrong area. So if you struggle with hitting it with the right part of your hand when you're rotating, don't rotate, just practice going up and down. That's better than nothing. But if you need to do it well, you can aim like this, rotate and strike. I won't do that angle, but my hand comes down, I rotate and hit. So if you're practicing with your left hand, keep them coming down, strike. Twist your hips, drop, down. Now, I come from here. You can also come straight up. This is preferred. Your laser pointer is still on your target. It's straight up and down. Rotate as you come down. Twist your back heel. That's a lot to work on. Get working on it.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you don't have a chair to hit, or you just don't have the right chair, right?
Yes.
You can go ahead and practice in the air. Technique here works just as well. Nice. It's more fun when you hit something, but you don't have to. Lindsay, I just saw you sarcastically do a hammer fist. Would you want to learn a hammer fist break today? I don't think I want to teach it. It's a very dangerous break.
Nice try.
I may do it with the precedent and talking about don't try this home. Like a TV show warning. Keep going, guys. Don't worry, I'm watching.
Yes, sir.
All right. Alex, you broke the brick and then the bricks landed on your hand. Is that how you broke it?
No, the people who taught me to hit.
Oh, so they taught you a rich hand break.
Yeah, but then I went too far forward, I hit the wrong area.
So you hit the wrong part of your hand and you broke your hand.
Yes.
But you're so strong that you broke the brick.
I broke the first two.
So, Alex is saying, I was asking him how he broke his hand. It's because he hit with his rich hand and not his palm flat. Some people will teach you rich hand, and that is one way to break a brick. The problem is the reason why I don't teach it is because if you pull your hand too far up and you hit this bone, it shatters. And it's an easy shatter, it's not a hard shatter. So when you do this, it's important that if your palm's flat, it's hard to break your hand when you're hitting here. Because you use this part of your hand all the time. That's the reason why it's called your palm heel. So, I'm seeing a lot of people jokingly and sarcastically doing a hammer fist break. I am banning that right here, right now. A hammer fist break is one of your most dangerous breaks, and it's very untelling. You don't think you're going to hurt your hand until you do. Alex, you broke this part of your bone, right? Because you twisted wrong and it kind of glanced it, right? Yeah. Imagine if you put your entire weight onto it as you slammed your hand down. You would have broken not only your fifth metacarpal, you would have probably potentially shattered your entire forearm. This is a break you do not do lightly. You do not do without practice, and you do not do without a master's permission. I am going to show you how you can do this properly, but at the end of the day, I do not want you to try it on anything hard. Because if you mess up, is there big consequences, Max?
Yeah.
A lot. So we don't want to mess this up. But I'm going to teach it to you guys, so you know the right way to do it, even though you won't ever used to do it. And I may break a brick here for the fun of it doing it later. So everybody, take your hand and flip it outside. Almost like, flip your hand this way. Now twist it down like this. So your hand sideways, there. Get used to this motion. You're opening your elbow, dropping it down. A way I think about it is kind of like a garage door, right? The garage door is scrolled up, and it drops down. With an extra flip to it. That's it. You know your dog Himaki, how you come up here and then you chop? It's that same motion. Now that seems simple, but if you mess this up, this is what's going to cause your hand to break because you'll over twist it, bam and shatter. You'll under twist it, bam and shatter. You need to hit it right, exactly in the center. Now start to make a fist and twist, almost like you're cracking a whip. It's this bottom force down that adds motion to it. Crack the whip. Again, this is harder than it looks. You know, when we're just practicing this in the air, it's not that serious. But when you start to hit something hard, you'll feel it instantly. So, now rotate your shoulder back and twist it down. Just like how we do our hammer by palm heel break, same motion. Oh, let me bring it in. Let me go on my knee. Now, I'm going onto one knee here because if you're trying to do this from up here, it's very likely that you'll over-rotate and hit here. One knee, it's easier to do. I haven't practiced this in a while either, see? It takes a long time just to hit in that perfect spot. And that's what's kind of hard with the hammer fist break. It's when you do it right, it's devastating, and it instantly works. Do not hit the metal. Don't hit hard. All right, so we're getting used to this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this today, but I'll try. I haven't practiced this in a while, which makes this a bit scary for me.
Don't say I warned you.
You did warn me, Liam. All right. So, has everybody seen the brick here?
Yes, I did.
How light is this brick? Oh, this is a light brick, okay.
I think it's 2 tons.
So a brick looks like this. I probably won't break the brick today. I mean, we'll see, right? But feel free, if you guys want to move to a white dot, just make sure you stay social with it. So when I do this break, there we are. When I do this break, I come up, I come down, and I drop. When I do it right and I hit with the right spot, this looks deceptively simple. Is breaking a brick simple?
Yes. No,
I mean, it kind of can.
No.
But it does still take some strength. See, when I don't do it right, it's just not gonna work. But when you hit that perfect spot, which I just can't do today, it breaks. Have you guys seen me do this before?
Yes.
Alex, you have? Yeah, I call it the atom break because there was this one brick that nobody could break at a test. It was very cemented hard. And one of our master instructors called Adam Natal, Master Natal, came over and he's just like, boop, and it broke. He just embarrassed every adult in the room by a simple tap. And I thought, okay, I can do that. I'm a pretty big guy. So I spent 2 hours one day going over a brick and practicing this, and it just would not break. Then one time I twisted it just right and it shattered. I didn't use any strength or any power, it just broke. Because when you hit it with the right part of your hand, and you hit it with the right rotation, this brick just falls apart. Finding that perfect spot is very difficult. Sometimes I can get it with my left. No, I'm not even close. 10 push-ups? Well, I can brick it with my hand if you'd like.
No. I said 40. I can't believe it.
45? This is on mats. This is gonna be very hard to break. Not sure if I should do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this. So, if you guys are practicing this at home, I'll open one break. Feel free to go back to your spots. Practicing this on home, practice on a hard surface so your power isn't gonna be absorbed into the mats. But also, work up to it. Work with an instructor, make sure you're doing it right. Because the wrong step can really hurt you. Feel free to put your chairs to the side. We got one more thing today. And I promise, one of these days I'll break a brick. I'll do it. What? Yeah, if I keep hitting it. No, but I'll do that hammer fist break a little bit. I need to practice it some more. I haven't done it in a year and a half.
Use erosion.
Just keep hitting it. Eventually it'll break. All right. Whoop. So, turning side kick. We talked about breaking a brick in our downward position in our hammer fist. How does that apply to our side kick? So, without using specific terms like wrist and things, what are the steps that went into that brick break? So don't use anatomy parts, but tell me the steps. Yes, Liam? What's the first thing I should do?
First you step, then turn.
No, turning side kick. But when I break a brick, what are the things that I need to do?
Be prepared.
Alex, what'd you just do? Take that second word.
What?
Take that second word and say it.
Stance.
You need a good stance. So when I'm breaking a brick, it doesn't matter if I'm doing a palm heel, a hammer fist, or a turning side, I need a good stance. I need to be solid in my positioning. Because if my foot is too far back and I don't have a good stance, will I break that brick? No. So first thing I need to do is I need to get a good stance. What's the next thing you do after that? What's the first thing you do then, Lindsay? You need to have confidence. You know what? We're not getting the cheesy stuff today. Technically, it's true, but technical things. So, I need to have a good stance. What is the second thing I need to do? Max?
Rotate your hand.
Rotate.
Oh, you know, I think like.
There's something you need to do before that.
Figure out where it, figure out the spot.
Okay, so, Max, remember rotate. So the first thing, and you're right on that second one. So, I need to have a good stance. I need to line up my body in position. So with my hand, it's coming up here. With my turning side, it's lining up here. But I need to create a straight line from where I'm kicking to where I'm hitting. Now, oftentimes that straight line may be coming from around kicking or may be coming across, but it's a straight setup to the break. Third thing, Max, say what you said.
Rotate your hand.
Rotate. Once I got that straight line, I need to rotate my body into it, and then finally, I need to straighten and strike through the brick. I can't do that by going around, by glancing off. I need to go straight through. So, we're going to practice our turning side kicks, but I want you to remember those things. Having a good stance, lining up your kick, rotating through, striking out through the board. This needs to be a straight line. So Alex, I've talked to you a lot about not chambering here and kicking up here. That is not striking through. That's striking up. So, let's try this out. I want you guys to do turning side kicks on your own and really getting used to that motion. Hands up, turn, line it up, bam, hit. Just practice doing that. Once you can do this slowly, start to throw it real time. It's a good stance, line it up, bam, throw. Strike. If you feel that you're rotating or you're glancing through and you're not striking through, you're not going to break the brick. So, sir, did you feel like you struck through that? Or did you feel it kind of went around? Yeah, it felt a little quirky. So, you're coming out here and then you're spinning out. So you're going like this. From A to B straight out. There you go. Yeah. That's it. That's it, Josiah. Now, you're not rotating all, David. Make sure you strike out, step forward, down. Know that you're going to step forward afterwards. Line up, strike. That's a lot better, Lindsay.
Like this?
Ooh, you guys are getting killer at your turning sides. Cool.
Thanks.
Yes. Just line it up, Liam. Strike it through. Oh, I like it. That was really good. This is one of the most dangerous kicks. Now, Max, that was a great spin hook kick to break a brick. It was. You started here, you went through and ended here, you made a straight line, you strike through. But if I'm doing a turning side, where's my starting point, where's my ending point? Same place, so it's here, and then forward in that same spot. Remember that, do it again. Better strike and know that you're gonna step down. We're getting there, so don't spin through. Strike, step down. You got it, strike, step, there you go, better. We're getting there. Don't rotate. So, are you lining up your kick? Line it up, so line it, go. Better. Still work on your shooting your side kick. Ooh, okay, you guys are getting good at this. Let me see it, Alex. Ooh, do it one more time. You're spinning around for me. Strike through. You're not lining up. Line it up. Better. We're getting there. Good job, guys. I know that was a frustrating day for some of you. Some of you guys may have liked it. I taught you how to break a brick, not only for the candidates in the room, for the people that will eventually break a brick in their lifetime, like Josiah and David, but also to teach you how this turning side kick break works. I think a lot of Taekwondo martial artists struggle with the turning side kick because they're so not used to this straight line striking motion. I know that seems not really. I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase it, but the best way that I can say it is sometimes we hold our kicks back, sometimes we don't strike through because in point sparring and Taekwondo we just tap and then rechamber. It's hard to get into our mindset not to stop when we hit something. And with this turning side kick, if you just turn, you don't line it up properly, and you just stop and not strike through, you will not break anything with it, not even a 1-inch board. So, practice this at home, practice lining up, practice shooting. If you guys can do that well, trust me, you'll feel it. You'll go like, man, I could break a brick with this kick. Otherwise, I thank you guys for being here today. Thank you for staying here for the warm-up and the board break and the brick breaking. And I promise I'll practice. I don't have time to speak, but I'll practice my hammer fist breaks the next 2 weeks, and I'll do that one of these days.
Thanks.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Chariot, Kunye. Face flags, chariot, Kunye. His hands back. What's our goal? Air high fives. You are free to go.